It's the second of our 2 games here on this Saturday as Super Wild Card Weekend continues here on EA Sports. And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. And got his man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Miles Sanders, first carry of the game. And he'll get it down to the play to the 37. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. Another run with Sanders. That's a strong run. Still going. Touchdown, Washington. Miles Sanders, 37 yards. And the Commanders will strike first here, this wild card matchup. The try here for the extra point. It's good, and Washington will take a 7-0 lead. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. On the 6. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Now a short one to Gesicki. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And in this very cold night air, how much harder, Charles, is it to hang on to that football?
It's a lot harder.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Normally, he's pretty reliable. Usually catches what's thrown to him. On that play, he simply dropped it.
2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. This one complete to Yoshibats. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 42. That one goes for 24 yards.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Hey, check that. Street.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Well, the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. Gregory Rousseau able to take him down. It's a loss of 3. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. Now back to throw. Throw out wide to Walker.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way. And really, we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
A strong running. And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4. Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs gives us another chance to make a play ourselves and maybe change things up.
Back to Walker on first down. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first.
Good running right there. And this is a man who was a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances, and he picks up nice yardage on that one.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Three. 79 Broncos.
They'll drop to throw. Throws out left. It's caught by Williams. 7 yards left for 2nd down. Ball at the 10.
League alert. 19 right.
At the 10-yard line.
19 tight. 19 tight. Ready.
Looking to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
Left thing 19.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Throw over the middle. He finds Williams. And the Packers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Packers are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some marksmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Cook up the gut. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. And credit the tackle to Brandon Jones.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Seven, our score after one.
The score tied 7-7.
Second quarter now from our nation's capital, and it's Washington in possession of the football as they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. From the 50, here's Herbert. He's got the hookup downfield to Samuel. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Swinging this out wide here for Cook.
So they hit pay dirt, but don't count it yet. There's laundry on the field. We'll see what the penalty flag is about. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Herbert now. And it's caught. And he'll be out of bounds. A good pickup there at 22.
Boy, how about the speed with which his offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
Sanders is in. Touchdown, Commanders.
Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Let's go now.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line.
After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. Here's Walker to start the drive.
And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
Go, Reed. Go. 60 Vikings. 60 Vikings.
Now whistles here, flag down. I think one of the Packer linemen was moving.
Ready.
A false start penalty, and now they're back to needing 10 yards on 2nd down.
Hey, Crash. Ranger, 70 Ranger, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, Cup 19, Cup 19. Good.
Back to throw here. He's got Mason complete. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
Buffalo 18. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler, trap 50, trap 50, Warriors 70. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down.
Here we go, here we go.
Up the middle, here's Walker.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. They'll look to throw here.
They'll let this go for the end zone. Jamison Williams,
66 yards.
And the Packers are an extra point away from evening this one up.
Carlson on for the PAT. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart.
There he goes, left side. There he goes again. And all the way down to the 33-yard line. 89 yards rushing for him in this first half, as he has certainly carried over his regular season success into the playoffs.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
They'll go again with Sanders. This 2nd and 4. They'll try the air now with Herbert. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Touchdown. Miles Sanders on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Commanders have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp, and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left.
79 Broncos. Ready.
2nd and 5. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
19 Lions.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
19 tight. 19 tight.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. 3rd and 20.
Mustang 19. 19, 5 in. Hey.
He'll drop to throw. And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. So on trots the field goal unit, and wow, this is going to be a challenge here. And this will be spotted on the other side of the field. It's a 61-yard attempt. The kick by Carlson is good. Well, Charles, the NFL record is 66 yards. That was 5 shy of that, but only a handful of guys have ever connected from 61 or deeper, and he can add his name to the list.
Yeah, more and more guys are trying it. That doesn't mean the success rate has gone up. That is a long kick. Guaranteed, when he turns on his phone after the game, a ton of congratulatory texts will be awaiting him.
And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Now a 2nd and 10. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. Here's 2nd and 10. The final shot before the break for Herbert. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, this from 53 yards out. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This is a team that's had so much success this year. Haven't really had to deal with a lot of adversity at halftime, to be honest. But now here they are with their playoff lives on the line.
And I think when you're alluding to that interesting locker room, you're just wondering how are they handling that bit of adversity that they're seeing right now, because I think this is a team that has to look to lean on the veterans at this point. We know we're better than this. We've proved it all season. Let them disseminate that confidence through the locker room. But this opening drive, it'll be an important one for them to give them a little jolt of confidence moving forward.
70 Rangers, 60 Mavericks, 60 Mavericks, Cup 19, Cup 19. Ready?
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
Timing's crucial in any route thrown, but when you throw an out, so many things are going through the mind of the receiver. Catching the ball, timing it up with the quarterback. Are my feet going to get down inbounds? On that play, all those things going through his head might have caused him to drop it.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up. On now is the Packers punter. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. But he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Taken from just outside the 30. 42 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what do we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
Let's see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. A gain there of 21 yards. Herbert setting up to throw on 1st down. And he will find his man Samuel. Touchdown, Washington! Deebo Samuel, 46 yards. And the Commanders have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead now up to 14. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3-and-out, and they punted the foot. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And they will finally bring this run back to an end, but not before he's down inside the 5-yard line. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. They'll run with Sanders up the middle. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Miles Sanders taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Commanders continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of the...
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jamel Dean. And he will bring this one back. An interception return for a Commanders touchdown. Extra point attempt to come here. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
score. Commanders 45, Packers 17. Set to kick off.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final?
Left sideline, a dive, and it looks like he's got it. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
A Hall of Fame coach once said there are no medals for trying. And that wasn't a trying effort, was it? That was a winning effort. How about that great catch?
Excellent. They know, hey, you lose this game, you get a ding or two. You got 7 months to heal. They're going to go all out. And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And the Commanders are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
Intercepted. The Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin first and 10. They start on the ground here at Sanders. And now off to the races down the right side. And he's going to be out of bounds here all the way down inside the 10. 148 yards rushing for him now as he has been a central figure in trying to get his guys to the second round. They'll send Kirk in motion right. He's going to handle it on the touch pass. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
Touchdown, Washington. Mark Andrews from 3 yards out. And the Commanders get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point attempt here still to come. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Makes the score. Commanders 52.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Buda Baker with a pick. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
Well, it certainly feels like this defensive group has figured this guy out to the tune of a big lead in this one. And you know that he's frustrated with how this game has gone. And now with back-to-back interceptions, he's got to find a way to get out of his own head and start making better plays.
Run! 21.
They'll send Kirk in motion right. On first and 10, it's Sanders. Oh, fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. 13 yards there on a Washington first.
And in a situation like this, you're in the second half with the lead, trying to to get to the division round. They're going to let him do his thing on the ground, and that's a great run there to pick up a first down.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Baylor tight.
Back to the ground, this time Cook. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Now 2nd and 5. Snap will come from the 6. Up the middle they go with Sanders. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
Herbert. Eluding the pressure right. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. Mark Andrews with now his 2nd touchdown of this 3rd quarter. And the Commanders are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Well, look, this is a team, Charles, they faced adversity all year long. They had to fight and claw to win that division, but they're putting it all together here in the wild card game.
Feels like a statement, doesn't it? An absolute statement game, a message to the top seeds. Overlook us at your own peril. We're pretty darn good.
Now the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. 1 quarter remains in this NFC wild card matchup. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at FedEx Field, where the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter.
Set to kick off.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback.
Come on.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They are most likely staring at a cold end to their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far, and they are, to be frank, in desperation mode now as they begin with a 1st and 10.
A gain of 19 yards. And
back to throw. That's complete. Once again, it's Gesicki. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. And this is caught inside the 5. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
Trap 50, trap 50. Ready.
They'll look to throw again. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Packers get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. And CD, they just haven't had a whole lot to cheer about here. But it may be cliche, but give them credit for this. They've continued to fight and scratch and claw, and they get the touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And I'm okay with that cliche, all right? Maybe it'll alleviate the sting a little bit because at least they can look in the mirror and realize they fought all the way through. But at least they'll keep their heads up and have some pride when they leave this stadium.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15. For the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. And some room to maneuver. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 176 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
Brendan, every great running backs coach I've talked with has always talked about when you have great vision, you're not consciously thinking about your cuts and your moves. You're just doing them. And I think that's what we're seeing tonight. He's about run them into submission.
You took the words right out of my mouth. I was just going to use that phrase. He has run them into submission.
Wave the white flag.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 5.
Crowd right, crowd right, crowd right. Set.
Another run here with Sanders. And this is going to be a Commanders first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line. Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show up their biceps because they're doing exactly what you just described, manhandling the defensive front. They've got the leverage, they're powering through, and they're controlling this game.
They'll run. It's Sanders. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Hold the troops right. Ready.
It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Now Sanders stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Now 2nd and 5.
Baylor Tiger. Baylor Tiger.
From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Lots of praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Sanders here as they run out of the gun. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
Go.
A give running left. It's Sanders. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. And a wild card win moves them on to the divisional round.
Everyone plays all year long for the right to get into the tournament, as they like to call it. Wild card, divisional, doesn't matter to them. One moves on, one goes home.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew,